and thank you for joining us on Rise and Thrive with EHE Health, our new weekly interactive platform where we'll discuss and learn about all things health together. I'm Dulcie, a healthcare analyst here at EHE Health, and today we'll be joined by Cadizsh Norford. Welcome, Cadizsh.
Hello, guys. Humble
So,
to be here.
tell us a little bit about yourself and what we'll be doing today.
A little bit about me. All right. I specialize in a static and dynamic approach to utilizing corrective exercises to help strengthen underactive weak muscles, as well as a dynamic flexibility training approach to help lengthen those overactive shorter muscles to reset the elasticity to further help prevent any aches or pains that might come in the future from working out. I'll be taking you through a nice little brief recovery, static, and a little bit of dynamic stretches here today from head to toe, relieving the body so that we can actually enjoy the remainder of our week and our weekends.
Perfect. That sounds great. Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, once the weather gets cold and snowy, especially up here in the New York City area, we got a ton of snow yesterday and today. Yeah, exercising outside is not really a thing right now, so being able to do some small routines inside and some.
Yes, and a lot of people, a lot of people start to feel as though they may need to have, all of the machinery that the gyms have, but little do they know that basic exercises will definitely help you get where you're trying to go as far as your journey.
Right.
You got to walk before you walk, but let me tell you, it's all a numbers game. You just want to start with repetitions of 12 and eventually work your way up to 20. And if you're doing sets from 2 to 3 sets, you eventually want to move from 2 to 3 sets to maybe even 4 sets with no breaks. So slowly but surely, you can start to play with it a bit, enjoy it, start to really create your why on why you start to utilize your fitness. Because you know what, when it starts to get 6 months down the road and you're doing this on a consecutive basis, it's going to start to become boring. So you got to really dive into the vessel and start to find out, why do you show up every single day? What is the purpose of you giving your efforts and your energy towards this? And just to not kill the motivation, just to stay motivated, you can do this at home. I mean, I was doing it at home as well with just 15-pound dumbbells. And, individuals like me, everyone thinks that I'm using, really, really heavy weight, and that's really not necessary. I'm an individual, quality over quantity. I'm all about developing the connective tissue, really starting, I'm here all about just trying to live the life and not have the aches and pains. I don't want to tear myself down, I want to build myself.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes. So where there's a will, there's a way, and we'll find a way. And that's why I'm so blessed to be here with EHE to really give another opportunity and option for everyone to keep themselves moving.
Awesome. All right, well, let's get started, but just a note, so if you have any questions, just put that in the comment section and we will do our best to answer as many as we can. All righty.
Here we go, my people. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
We'll be on the feet. We're going to be standing vertically.
All right, hold on.
Can you hear me pretty good? I'm going to do a mic check.
Okay.
Can you hear me pretty clear, Dulcia?
Yeah.
Awesome. All righty. So, what I want you to do, I want you to just close your eyes, all right? I want you to ground yourself, all 10 toes down. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Nice deep exhale through the mouth. We're gonna go for 2 more deep breaths, 2 more deep inhales, 2 more deep exhales. Keep the feet shoulder hip width apart. We're just gonna rock from the heels to the balls of the feet. Just rocking slowly but surely from the heels to the ball of the feet. Try not to hold your breath. Continue to breathe deeply. Nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. Now we're going to ground ourselves. Slowly but surely, we're going to drop the left ear towards the left shoulder. As we inhale, I want you to retract that right shoulder down. Really reach in through a deep exhale, reaching for that right heel. Continue to breathe nice and deeply. Nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. Bring Bringing the chin, center chest. We're gonna bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. Nice deep inhale before the movement. Nice deep exhale, retract that left shoulder, extend the arm, reach for the left heel. Going after the lower rib trap, the rhomboid, the scapula. These are postural muscles. Once these cowboys get tight, the shoulders tend to protract forward, rising towards the ears. Shoulders are poison to the ears. Chin, center chest. Left ear to the left shoulder. Nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale as we retract that right shoulder. Breathe. Keep a long spine, ground yourself. Inhale, exhale throughout the release, chin, center, chest. Last one, we're gonna go ahead and touch on that right side once more. Again, right ear to the right shoulder. Nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale as we retract that left shoulder down, reaching the left fingertips towards the left heel, big spine. Deep inhale. Deep exhale, bringing the chin back, center, chest. Now we're gonna drop that chin, center, chest. Dropping the head and neck forward, tucking the chin into the chest. We're gonna go ahead and reach on up for the mountain pose, keeping the chin, center, chest. Reach, 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 chin, center, chest. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 3. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 1. We're going to bring that chin back up, open the chin up, neutral position. We're going to reapply that chin, keeping the arms extended overhead, reaching for that mountain pose, tucking the chin back, center chest, interlacing the fingers. We're going to bring the fingers behind the head and neck, elbows to the crown. Retract those shoulders down, pull that chest up and through. Shoulders down, chest up and through. We're gonna tuck that chin, keep the spine nice and long. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 3. Deep inhale for 2. Deep exhale for 1. Reaching back up, mountain pose. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 3. Inhale 2. Exhale 1. We're dropping those arms. And we're going to interlace the fingers behind the back. Bring the chest up and through. We're going to go for a high arch into that thoracic spine as we retract the shoulders, extending those arms through the back of the legs. Open that chin on up. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 3. Inhale for 2. Hold that retraction. Exhale for 1. Reaching back up, mountain pose. Interlacing the fingers, bringing it behind the head and neck, tucking the chin, center, chest. Inhale 4. Exhale 3. Inhale 2. Exhale for 1. Reaching up, mountain pose. Last but not least, high arch in the spine, interlacing the fingers behind the back, high arch, retract, open chin, deep breathe. Inhale for 4, exhale for 3, open chin, stay with me. Inhale 2, exhale 1, release. Reaching back up, bringing those fingers, center chest, interlacing those fingers. We're gonna drop the elbows to the knees. Nice deep squat, slow release. We're gonna press those elbows to the inside of the inner thigh for a butterfly. We're going after the hip flexors, the psoas. Opening up that groin. That way when we're going for the lateral movement, we're able to open up the groin in adduction. Abduction, that is, bringing the leg away from the medial line. Now we're gonna walk the hands on out. Walking those hands on out to the push-up leg. Stacking the wrists over top of the shoulders.
Change this.
Nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale as we transition into the downward dog. I want you to extend those arms over top of the crown. Retract those shoulders as if you want to press the armpits down towards the floor. Really try to come in contact with the heels to the floor. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 1. We're gonna go right leg lift for a split second, just a split rotation. Inhale for 2, exhale for 1. We're gonna drop the right leg forward for the lizard stance. We're gonna drop the back side left knee. Let me go ahead and take this out of my pocket. Dropping the back side left knee. Now what we want, we're gonna go into a pyramid stretch. Keeping the right knee center chest. Let me go ahead and give you a little bit more of an angle so you can see. Right knee's in the path of the right shoulder, left knee's in the path of the left shoulder. Keeping the right knee, center chest. We're gonna shift the weight to the back side left leg. As we extend the lead right leg, we're gonna dorsiflex the toes up towards the ceiling. We're gonna lift those toes up towards the crown. Tabletop back, so don't let the chest collapse. Pull that chest up and through as you retract those shoulders down. Inhale 2, exhale for 1. We're gonna bend the right knee, shifting the weight forward to the right leg. We're gonna transition back into the downward dog. Inhale for 4, exhale for 3, inhale for 2, exhale for 1, left leg lift. Split rotation, inhale 2, exhale 1, dropping that left leg forward, dropping the right knee. Going for the front pyramid stretch now, bringing the left fingertips outside the left, right fingertips inside of the left, keeping that left knee center chest. Here we go. Transitioning the weight to the backside right, extending the lead left leg, dorsiflexing the toes up towards the ceiling or the sky, depending on where you are. Deep inhale. 4, exhale for 3, inhale for 2, exhale for 1. We're gonna bend that knee, transition that leg back, dropping both knees, extend those arms forward, transition into the child's pose. Bringing those glutes to the heels, point those toes away. Keep the knees shoulder hip width or slightly wider. Inhale 4, exhale for 3, inhale 2, exhale 1, release. Transition into the up dog. We're gonna bring those hip flexors flat, dropping the legs nice and flat, pointing the toes away, extend the arms, lift the chest up, open chin, retract the shoulders. Inhale for 4, exhale for 3, inhale 2, exhale 1. Stay with me, transition into the downward dog. Here we go. We're just gonna go that right leg lift, straight to the ceiling, no rotation. Inhale for 2, exhale 1. Releasing that right leg forward, dropping the backside left knee. Now we're gonna rotate the chest up towards the sky or the ceiling, bringing the right fingertips as we curl that left heel into the glute. We're gonna grab onto the toe, utilizing the right finger, driving that left knee down. Give a slight lean forward, hip flexor pull. Inhale for 4, exhale for 3, inhale for 2, exhale 1, release. Dropping the right knee back, transition it back into the downward dog. Not downward dog, but the child's pose. My apologies. Bringing the glutes to the heels, pointing the toes away, retracting those shoulders. Extend those arms over top of the crown. Inhale for 4, exhale for 3, inhale for 2, exhale for 1. Transition into the up dog. Dropping the hip flexors, extend those legs, point the toes away, extend the arms, pull the chest up, retract the shoulders. Inhale 4, exhale 3, deep breathe. Inhale 2, exhale 1, release. Transitioning back into the downward dog. Going for the left leg lift, straight up towards the sky or the ceiling. Inhale 2, exhale 1, dropping that left leg forward. Lizard stance. We're gonna drop the right knee this time. We're gonna have the right hand down, rotating that chest up towards the ceiling. Let me throw you. Right hand's down, right knee's down. Rotating the chest up, left fingertips to the sky. Curling the right heel towards the glute. Utilizing left fingertips, grabbing onto the right toe. Keep that chest open up towards the ceiling. Get a good pull. Get a good pull. Keep that bottom right arm extended. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 1. release. Transitioning back into the fours. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go into the cat-cow. Entering the cat-cow, first we're gonna round that spine. As we round the spine, I want you to press those hands down, press the knees nice and flat, press the toes flat, high arch in the spine. Inhale for 4, exhale for 3, inhale for 2, release for 1. Deep inversion in that spine, deep inversion, opening the chin, extend those arms, ground yourself. Breathe, inhale for 4, exhale for 3, inhale for 2, 1, release, neutral spine. We're gonna transition back into the child's pose. As we point the toes away when we're bringing those glutes to the heels, we're gonna thread the right arm, keeping the left wrist in the path of the left shoulder, but the arm extended over top of the crown. We're gonna thread the hands underneath that left armpit. Breathe. Now I want you to curl those fingertips as far as your body naturally allows for you to go. Keep your chin open up towards your left side if you can. Now, once you reach that natural range, I want you to press that back side of that shoulder. Press the posterior delt of that right arm nice and flat. You're gonna see a little rotation in the torso. Don't worry. Once you get the back side right shoulder down, I want you to press that left shoulder blade flat now. Breathe. Now we have a perfect L. Inhale for 4, exhale for 3, inhale for 2, exhale for 1, threading the right from underneath the left, bringing them back up on the fours, back into the cat-cow. First, we're working the cow. Breathe, 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 inhale for 4, exhale for 3, inhale 2, exhale for 1. Nice deep inversion. Retract those shoulders, extend the arms, open the chin. Inhale for 4, exhale for 3, inhale for 2, exhale for 1. Slow release. Now we're gonna go ahead and bring those glutes back into that child's pose. Extending the arms over top. We're gonna thread the left fingertips underneath the right armpit now. Allow for those fingertips to go as far as they naturally can. I want you to focus on that back side of that left shoulder. Once you reach that range, I want you to press that left shoulder nice and flat. Now we're gonna, if you got them in you, walk that right hand on out, extend them on out. Now we're gonna press the right armpit flat. Breathe, breathe, nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. Inhale for 2, exhale for 1, releasing, bringing them back on the fours. Now we're gonna enter that child's pose. We're gonna bring the glutes back to the heels, child's pose, keeping the right wrist in the path of the right shoulder, left wrist in the path of the left shoulder. Press the armpits nice and flat, extend the arms over top of the crown. Inhale for 2, exhale for 1, release. Return it back on the fours. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring that right knee. We're gonna bring the ball of the foot, anchor them right on down. Keeping the right knee down, we're gonna lift that left leg up and extend that left leg out. What we want, we're gonna slowly but surely, as we keep the ball of the foot and all 5 toes, dorsal flex towards the floor, we're gonna transition that weight on back, keeping that left leg extended. Breathe. Working at a nice calf stretch to that left side. Nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale. Transition into a medium stretch. If you got the range, relocate the wrists underneath the shoulders. Keep a big chest. Inhale, exhale. Transition into a deeper stretch if you have the range. Nice deep inhale, big chest, exhale. Back in the neutral position. We're gonna bring that left knee underneath, anchor in the left toes, anchor in the ball of the foot. Oh yeah, just like so. So this is plantar, this is gonna be dorsal. You wanna pull that dorsal, extending that right leg, working the dorsiflexion of that right leg. We're gonna focus the weight. I want you to really pull those toes up towards the crown of that right leg as you transition the weight back. Nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale. Now I'm in a medium stretch right now. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to feel a little bit limber over here. A little limber, huh? Nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale as we transition into a deep stretch for me. If you got one more for a range for you, go ahead and test that elasticity and see what you got. But keep them natural. Try not to compensate for them. Nice deep inhale, exhale, neutral position. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna lay nice and flat. We're gonna be in a supine. Let me readjust myself. Prone position. We're gonna be lying face down. We're gonna be lying face down. Trying to see what's gonna be the best. Oh yeah, that'll work. All right. All right. Now, you lying face down. I want you to relax your head and neck. We're gonna open the chin towards your left side shoulder, but I'm gonna make sure I'm facing you so you can hear my voice. Now, what we want, we're gonna have the back side right arm for full progression, for a progressive stretch. We're gonna bend that right elbow, 90 degrees, bringing that palm nice and flat. To modify that stretch, we're gonna extend the right arm on out, keeping the wrist shoulder height. We don't want that palm or the wrist to drop underneath the shoulder. The left hand, it's gonna be flat. We're gonna bring the palm, left wrist underneath the left pectoral, right underneath that chest. Here we go. We're gonna reach the left heel towards the right wrist. Try your best to keep from the shoulder joint to the fingertips nice and flat. Going after the pectoralis major, common overactive muscle in the upper body. Pectoralis major, latissimus dorsi, common overactive ones. Common underactive weak muscles, lower mid-tract rhomboid, rotator cuff. We're taking care of all these guys today. Nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale. Now you can relocate that left hand closer to the chest. You can press off that left hand if you have the range. Nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale. We're gonna release back neutral position. And we're gonna open the chin up towards the right side shoulder. Bringing the right wrist underneath the right side of the chest. You can extend that left arm, keeping the wrist shoulder height, or you can bend locking them 90 degrees at the elbow for a full progressive stretch. I like to start easy. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna reach the right heel towards that left fingertip. Now you're opening up your thoracolumbar as you do so. Opening up the SI joint, that hard to reach area. Start to feel it in the connective tissue. Those vertebrae sit when you're sitting too long. Continue to breathe nice and deep. Inhale, exhale. Now you can relocate that right hand. You can bring them a little bit closer towards the chest. You can press off that right hand as you keep the shoulder joint all the way to the fingers, nice and flat. Keeping that palm down for that backside left shoulder. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 1. We're gonna release. Going back neutral position. Now we're gonna go for progression. We're gonna bend the elbows. This time we're gonna alternate. Field goal arms, locking those elbows 90 degrees, just like so. We're gonna be lying face down. Now, the chin is gonna open up towards your left side. You're gonna reach with your left side heel towards that right elbow. Inhale for 4, exhale for 3, inhale for 2, 1, release. Bringing that foot back, left foot back and past the left shoulder. Opening the chin towards the right shoulder. Reaching right heel towards the left elbow. Crack, crack, crack. Inhale for 4, relax the head and neck down. Exhale for 3, stay with me. Inhale for 2, exhale for 1. Bringing it back, neutral spine. Now we're gonna transition into the child's pose. Bringing the arms back underneath the chest. Glutes to the heels, point the toes away, retract the shoulders. Breathe, breathe, breathe. We're gonna
rise from that child's pose into the downward dog. Retracting the shoulders, extending the arms over the crown, retract the heels. Now we're gonna rise on the tippy toes, working the plantar flexion, working the dorsiflexion. Work the plantar, work the dorsi. Inhale, exhale into plantar. Inhale, exhale into dorsi. Retract those shoulders, press the armpits nice and flat. Now we're gonna rise on the tippy toes. We're gonna walk inch by inch. Take your time, centimeter by centimeter, preferably. We're gonna walk those toes up as far as the body naturally can go. I want you to ground those hands down nice and flat into a forward fold. Extend those hamstrings. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 1. Reaching up for the mountain pose. We're gonna bring the feet back, shoulder hip width apart. Slight back bend. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 3. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 1. Keeping the feet slightly wider than shoulder hip width. We're gonna go for a side bend to the left, utilizing the left hand to grab onto the right wrist, extending the right wrist over top of that left shoulder. Hold the hip flexors underneath you to give you that lateral view. So typically try to invert the spine. Hold the hip flexors underneath you, elongate the spine so you can get the latissimus dorsi and your quadratus lumborum. Going back center chest. Nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale. Side bend to the right, utilizing the right hand, grabbing onto the left wrist. Engage those glutes, engage the core. Left wrist over top of the right shoulder. Inhale for 2, exhale for 1. Bringing it back center chest. Interlacing the fingers, bringing the fingers center chest. We're gonna drop the elbows to knees. Nice and easy, slow release. Compressing the elbows in the inner thigh. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Big chest. I want you to pull your chest up, elongate the spine. This is the psoas. Oh yeah, it affects that adduction, your ability to pull that leg towards the medial line of the body. Dropping the right arm. Opening the left hand up. Press the right elbow into the right thigh. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 3. Inhale for 2. Exhale 1. Release. Dropping the left elbow. Pressing the left elbow into the left thigh. Open the right arm up. Breathe. 4. 3. Keep those glutes nice and low. 2. 1. Bringing those fingers back center chest. Driving up vertically. I want you to engage the glutes, lock the hip flexors underneath the shoulders. Deep breathe for 4. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 3. Inhale for 2. Exhale 1. Release. Namaste. Namaste, my beautiful people. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to take care of you. I'm so used to pushing people, watching them sweat, burning the muscle. I want you to understand, corrective exercise when you're strengthening the muscle is a form of stressor. The reason why it's professional stress to remain consistent is because, let me not be rude. The reason why it's professional stress to remain consistent is because the body has this little magic thing it does, where it's called adaptive syndrome. So the human body will adapt to any stress you put it through as long as you remain consistent. So the reason why that consistency is important is because we don't want you to burn out quick. That adaptive syndrome kicks in. You got special muscles, special organs to stop you to protect it. So consistency is key. We cannot be consistent with strengthening the body without the proper flexibility training. Because we're working, because we're human, we have errands, we have a lifestyle we still have to live, we have things that we still have to take care of and being responsible adults. You want to relieve as best you can. You want to stretch, get your deep tissue massage. EHG did an amazing job with really getting someone like me on board, which I'm so humble and thankful to really showcase my expertise in helping you guys. But again, proper corrective exercises, flexibility training. Not one without the other, but both together. More like teamwork makes the dream work. Thank you so much, guys. My name is Cadizsh Norford, aka Mr. Hit the Kick Sweat. If you guys are on Instagram, Come check me out. Mind, as in the mentality, muscle, motivation to keep you motivated, all right? I want you to stay in touch. This is a beautiful thing, and I'm so glad that EHE is doing this. I really would like for more corporations to start to do this, really start to take care of their members, really start to take care of their employees. It's amazing. It's something that is foreign to the American culture. Guess what? They're changing it. They're changing it. So thank you guys so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for joining us today. We do have one question. So someone asked, I have a bad lower back and found the problem is in my hips. Are there good hip stretches you recommend?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So my favorite hip stretch, what I love to recommend, the most powerful one is the figure four. Now, this is something that you can do when you're seated on your glutes, or you can do if you're sitting down at a desk. The most important thing is you want to make sure you can see me. Hopefully they're still tuned in so they can see this. It's powerful. Make sure when you're sitting down, say we're figure four and to the right. This leg is going to allow for me to modify or fully progress the stretch. So the closer I bring that knee center chest and bring the chest to the knee, the more progressive that stretch is. Now you have a muscle on your lateral side, right here on that hip socket. Feels like a big little bone there. That's your deep six external rotators. Very important ones for your hip mobility. So all you really need is to really work that figure four, working the figure four, as well as your hip flexor pull. Hip flexor stretches when you bring the knee to the center of that chest. Those are really two powerful ones that you can start to really work into the magics and see how that'll do. That should help relieve. Those are very powerful ones. I like it because it dives straight to the core of the muscle and the joints.
Wonderful, thank you. That was such a good stretch, honestly. I'm feeling the most flexible I've ever felt, honestly, this year.
And that's the goal. That's the goal. Not too static where it's boring and we're sitting still, but not too dynamic where you're sweating too much and it's like a workout. We're able to get the red blood cells flowing without getting that heart rate too high, which is important. Breaking up that lactic acid. Let's say is it one more question? Is that one more question?
Let me see.
Did we answer all of them?
Oh, we did. That was
awesome.
The only question from this session, but I'm sure there'll probably be some other questions later on. So yes, definitely go follow him. He is very
Put me to work, guys. Put me to work. I study very hard. I put the studies in the fruition. I really work through the trial and error and gain experience. And I really appreciate the challenges. When you ask me these questions, it really helped me stay up on top of my expertise. All right. Now, there's so many, and I want you guys to know there's so many different ways to approach your fitness journey. I don't want you to be demotivated. I don't want you to think that it's not possible. It's just a matter of you really coming and connecting with a professional to really showcase you where you can crawl from to where you can walk. All right. So thank you so much again, guys. Please stay in touch. Again, that's Mind, Muscle, Motivation on Instagram. My name is Cadizsh Norford. I had a blessed opportunity, and I'm so humbled for taking care of you guys today. I hope you feel very good. I don't know if you need somersaults, side cartwheels. Nope. Relax the body. Relax the body.
Well, thank you so much. And everyone be sure to also follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram for additional content. And be sure to tune in next year in early 2021 for another Rise and Thrive session.
There we go. There we go. Starting the year right on time. Starting the year with a responsibility, guys. Remain consistent.
Yes.
Consistency shall always prevail. Where there's a will, there will always be a way. So continue to have your passion. Keep your resilience. You will get there. We will get there together.
Yes, we will get there. We got this. All right. Thanks so much. Have a good one.
You as well. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the remainder of your week, guys. And your weekend. Take care. See ya.